before the Peach State is filled with legendary moments, from the 22-point Yellow Jacket victory in the first installment in 1893 to the 8-overtime Classic in 2024. Clean, old-fashioned hate has had its moments, and we're ready for more here in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Georgia's offense will come out first. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not. I got a plane to catch. But I tell you what, it was one of the most exciting games in all of college football. And Tech with the huge lead early, all the momentum swings. And Palmer, obviously, in the booth was pretty solid, too.
It was one of those games, David, you just hated that somebody had to lose. And I think back to Haynes King at quarterback for Georgia Tech, throwing for over 300 yards, running for over 100 yards. He was incredible. There was one costly fumble. Was it targeting? Wasn't it targeting? The call went Georgia's way. And then we were running out of ways to describe 2-point plays, and we were running out of espresso late in the game. Bring your espresso for this one. It's going to be fun.
Gets it to him on the screen. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Georgia sends out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Yellow Jackets offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Behind the chains now on second and long. The offense changing the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. On the run, it's Haynes. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. Now the play fake. Got his man. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. That's reeled in, it's Branch. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. He knocked him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Branch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, the ground game. And he fights his way forward. Gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Dogs line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Let's see how they set the tone on first and 10. Quick completion to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And a great job on the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Going to swing it on second down. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's King. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know, get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Looking to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense putting points on the board.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's King. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Rivers. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. And that's a very productive first down play at bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Haynes. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Yellow Jackets come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the field.
And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw, it's King. Moving away from pressure. He's going to take off. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. And the Yellow Jackets have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
Guys practice this all week long, right? Just feeling the pressure, seeing color. When it flashes in front of your face, you're out. You're out now. You're trying to keep 2 hands on the football, have good ball security, while keeping your focus downfield. And if nothing's there, you just got to go and try to get as much as you can with your legs. Really good job there by the people.
Defensive coordinators draw up all these blitzes, and then you got a guy like that, and he just can roll, and he can get out of things. He's a magician, just pops out of things, makes plays. He got outside the pocket, incomplete pass, but you know what? I was still holding my breath the whole time.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know. Field goal range, they can take the 3 points on the board.
They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. Man, What a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Makes the grab. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Branch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. The Rambling Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech is a charter member of the SEC. That was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
Looking to pass. It's King. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Haynes.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Stockton. unloads to the wideout and wings it incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help them the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Got the big tight end on the corner route. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and plucks it in for the catch.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great defenses.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
So that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's King. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. Slithers into space. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped out. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. The give on the inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And that's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Fires on the move. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Dogs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Interception. That's number 17 on the year. Got some room to run. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's King. Got his man quickly. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. And with that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Punts it out of the air. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. They'll send the back in motion. On fourth down, going to the air. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. To the air, it's Stockton. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Frazier. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I love the coverage in the back end by the secondary. That DB was glued to the wide receiver, just staying right behind him. He was able to locate the ball and get his paw out there to knock it down.
Got it in the middle. It's Branch.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
They go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the...
He's going for it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Kane. Under fire. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Off the RPO, complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Catch in the middle. It's dealt. Touchdown, Georgia! Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Time to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get... Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Stockton. Caught close to the marker, it's Branch. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Running into the open space. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was second and long. They weren't expecting the run, so now we've got third and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
Grab near the marker. It's Branch. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Gets the back moving. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it behind the line. It's Delton. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll try the run. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Rush is on him. And the misconnection on the first attempt, see if he gets a little looser. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Kane. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Made the play on the pick, was home. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. Snags it down the right side. Turning it on. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but really nice job by the quarterback.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he's got it from 57. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. To throw, it's King. Here comes the heat. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rutherford.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Rutherford. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He might want another play. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Dropping back, it's King. Makes the grab, it's Patterson. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And the Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Oh, a lot of space. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Yellow Jackets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. One more play to pad the stats. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College